humans. Hello, people of this realm or others. I don't know who's seeing this. Probably no one. I had a New Year's resolution this year to start a YouTube channel because I see all these fun, quirky people doing it, and I'm like, I'm fun. I'm quirky. I can do this. So here I am, creating my first ever YouTube channel. I don't really know what we're going to do together. My goal is for self-discovery. I'm going to read some psychology books. I'm going to get very healthy. I'm going to eat right and work out and, do all the New Year's Eve resolutions. But this time I'm going to hold myself to it. This time I'm going to get the shit done. And so, here, you get a awkward girl on a fun little screen. How interesting. A little bit about myself. My real name isn't Crystal. It's Sarah, but I prefer Crystal. I was meditating, and a praying mantis gave that name to me. I know that sounds crazy, but if you've ever meditated before, you understand there's some wild stuff up in this little 2-pound meat sack that floats around in our skull, and it's freaking wild. I don't know, something about crystals have always resonated with me, and I really like the show, Steven Universe, hence the universe for the last name. That, and I just resonate with, the bigger idea that there's something more out there. But, yeah. I really like crystals. I like how they look. They're pretty, they're sparkly, they're shiny. Some of them are sparkly, some of them aren't. But, yeah. So come along. You probably want to know more about me if you're going to watch me. You creep. I do hair for a living. I really want to get away from that field of work and into something I enjoy. I do a lot of art. I paint a lot. Me and my friends right now are trying to start a family commune called Electric Soul. And so I'm trying to learn how to give sermons and motivational speeches. But I'm not that comfortable in person giving speeches unless it's to my friends, when I can truly be myself and be weird and come up with crazy concepts and ideas that people just listen to for some reason. I don't know why. I don't think I've put that much thought into my life and the things I do. But I want to. I want to have a mission. I want to reach people and help inspire people to do more and be more. But first I need to figure out how to keep myself inspired so I'm willing to do more and be more. There's a couple of really good books I've read before, I audio listened to, that I'm going to re-listen to and try to figure out the whole grasp of everything. So come along, watch me grow as a person, or, horribly fail in something or another. Either way, it should be entertaining. I'm happily married to a really handsome musician who is learning to be a computer coder. He is the light of my life. He's pretty great. I feel blessed every day. He's over on the computer right now, if you were wondering where I was looking. Yeah. Crazy life. I know I look young. I think it's the chunky leftover baby face. But, I'm 26. I got adopted into a really redneck family. They meant well. They were doing their own thing. I don't think they really understood what it meant to adopt a kid with crazy, weird needs. Yeah. They meant well. My dad was an old logger. A tree fell on top of him. He didn't die, though. He just got a lot shorter. And, maybe got a drinking problem from that. And then my mom is just nuts. She means well in her weird, all mothers mean well, but slowly go crazy after the age of 50, type of way. Maybe even before 50. A lot of my friends have some jacked up parents. Like, I think it's pretty common to live in such, like, a low poverty type of town. Like, my family was considered middle class, and we were nowhere near middle class just because we lived in the slums. How funny is that? The concept of, like, middle and upper class. Like, the digits and stuff. I don't know. Numbers are fake. Like, they're not fake. You can do things to prove that they're real. But, like, the concept we made up. Maybe an alien, like, beamed us down in the earth. Those are my cats. You can probably see them in the corner. They are destructive as fuck. Yuki lost something under the treadmill, so she might continue to be obnoxious through this entire video. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah, we were considered middle class. It's a weird concept because, like, we had a nice house. Like, my parents did have money, you know, before the whole tree incident happened and my mom had to get a real job. I don't know. They never really recovered after that. They were kind of... I don't think they knew how to recover, like what to do next. They just followed the blueprint to American Dream to the T, and when it fucked them over, they were kind of left high and dry. It's kind of wild. I feel like all of us have been there before, where the universe just turns up on its head, and you kind of just are like, well, what the fuck? What now? You're probably wondering why I have red eyes. They're contacts. I know, I wish I was that fancy to have little vampire eyes. But no, I just feel like they best fit my personality. I always have like pinkish red tone hair and quirkiness. I'm usually wearing pink or red or something bright. Yeah. Fun fact, my favorite animals are frogs. I think they're super cute, and I once heard this urban legend. It's not an urban legend. I once heard this phrase saying frogs physically can't walk backwards. If they want to go backwards, they have to turn themselves around to achieve that. And I feel like that's a great metaphor for life. Don't look back. Shit happens, we grow from it, or we stay suffering losers. So, like, you know, you really get to pick. It's not requirement to grow. It is highly suggested that you do work on yourself as a person so you don't bleed on people who didn't cut you. And, you know, become the Karens of the world who any minor inconvenience just makes them explode. You don't want to look back at yourself on your deathbed and be like, wow, I was an embarrassing piece of shit. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, frogs. They're pretty cute. they do their own thing. They just look like they don't have a care in the world behind those black eyes. Like, they don't give a single fuck. They're just out here like, yeah, I'm on the lily pad. They have, like, the best form of fast food. It's literally like a fly, and they're like... And they get it. Like, I don't know. I think they're pretty cool. I think they're very cute. Something about a derpy face, let me tell you. What else? I don't know. I haven't really ever made a YouTube... Like, okay, that's a lie. I made one YouTube video. It's deleted now. But it was me trying to do cat makeup right after I graduated high school and they first moved. I should probably tell you where I live. I did try to make a YouTube video once, though, like, a while back. I was, like, freshly 19, freshly moved to this area. I didn't have any friends yet, or at least appropriately aged friends. But I did have a love for makeup, which I still do. I love me some quirky, fairy tale, gothic, whatever you call it, makeup. I don't know this style, but it's like over the top doll, clown, something ethereal. I've always had a love for makeup. I've had a special love for gore makeup for a while, which I really got into. Anyways, my first YouTube video was me doing cat makeup in like a really quick way, and I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know how to fucking edit. I didn't get internet technically until my senior year of high school. So like, Well, at least not good, fast internet where you could download a photo. I live down in the middle of nowhere in a llama farm. So I don't really understand all the tech stuff. My goal is to figure it the fuck out this year, though, and figure out what I'm doing with this. You know, it's probably only gonna ever get like 1 view, and that's okay. Mr. Beast says it takes 100 videos to even start getting a following. Don't quote me on that, because I think I took that quote out of some sort of context. But, yeah, I'm here, I'm creating shit, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Maybe I'll paint on here. Yeah, so I'm just working on being a better person, maybe sharing some positivity, and maybe one day I'll be like Mr. Beast and handing out big bucks. But here I am, just rambling again. Oh yeah, I was telling you about my paintings. I paint a lot. My whole house is a mural. It's actually quite ridiculous. Every inch is covered in something colorful or fun. A lot of my friends are artists, so not gonna lie, if you walk through my house, you would think I'm very self-conceited because I have several paintings of myself, none that I truly asked for. 100% grateful for all of them. They're all wonderful. My friends are truly talented artists. Maybe I'll have them on here. Maybe I'll do like a little podcast with them. Interview them about what it's like being friends with a crazy person. You know, maybe we'll interview my husband one day. He gave me a face, so I think that means approval. Yeah. Come along on this journey. I know I didn't really tell you much about the journey. I'm just trying to record videos and try to find my style, try to find more people I connect with, on a soul level. I really want to meet some cool TikTokers eventually. I don't know how all that works out. I don't know if they like your video and then they're like, I'm gonna friend that person. I don't know how that works. But hopefully, like Selena Spooky Boo or Call Me Chris want to be friends with me. I resonate with their humor and their spooky, witchy vibes so much. Like, they don't know me, but I feel like we would be great friends. I like Sam and Colby too, the ghost hunters. I would love to go ghost hunting. I would probably be a giant chicken, and that's okay. If I could talk to some ghosties, if I could feel the energy, so I understand that energy, so when I come home I can tell if my house is haunted or not, because, you know, I don't know if anyone else deals with this, but I see shadow people. I probably shouldn't put that online. People are going to think I'm like schizo or something. Nothing wrong if you are schizo. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, sometimes I feel that I'm having hallucinogens, and most of the time it's right before bed. I don't get sleep paralysis. Well, I haven't yet. Knock on fucking wood. Because, like, I don't want that. And sorry if anyone has to deal with that, but, like, it's horrifying. You know, except I got told that you can make a deal with the man in the hat. I got told, and if you make a proper deal, if you are awareness enough, that is not a word. Conscious enough when meeting the Hat Man, you can make a deal with him. And it's kind of like for selling your, like, past trauma, or, like, I don't know, your baby's future, whatever, you know. He probably will tell you what he wants. I'm not speaking for him. I just heard this is true. And if you make a deal with him, your dreams come true, or whatever you ask for comes true, but, like, it comes at a great cost, like your soul. Apparently, excuse me, that was gross. I harfed down some Domino's and now I'm paying for it. I don't know if you guys have ever had thin crust pizza before, but it is delicious. It is like pizza chips, and it's just like fun little toppings on crispiness. I've never been a fan of a lot of bread. Like, I like bread. I like cheesy, garlicky bread, but I've never been one to eat like a loaf of bread for fun. I would go for the dry top ramen before I went for like a slice of bread, which I feel like says a lot about my character, that I'm so impatient that I can't even wait for the top ramen to cook. I would just eat a brick of dry top ramen. How ridiculous is that? This is why I'm making a self-working journal. Maybe I'll figure out the root of that. I think it was because I was lazy as a kid. And my mom took away my microwave privileges when I forgot to put water in the microwave in a plastic bowl with the noodles. Like, I forgot the water completely, and it was like bellowing black smoke, and my mom was in a foot cast, and she's like, you can't cook inside the house anymore. I don't know why I gave her that accent, but she was very strict. She had really bad OCD. And she convinced me that I burnt down the house, even though it wasn't burnt down. Like, the microwave was just a little charcoaled. And it was from the burning plastic. It wasn't from, like, actually catching anything on fire. Like, the microwave didn't actually catch on fire. The stuff in it caught on fire. The container I was cooking in caught on fire. But that's... She told me I couldn't use the real bowls. Of course I'm going to use the plasticky lid, cheap Tupperware. That's what it's called. Tupperware dish. Yeah. I like to think I'm a funny person. In reality, I'm probably just crass. And I don't understand normal stuff because I'm autistic. So, like, my version of funny is probably less sensitive and more crass? What one is it? I know one means, like, an instrument. But I feel like, Bubs, is it brass or crass? Or it could be either? Crass. It's crass. I was wrong. I don't know why I thought it was brass. I know brass is in the instrument category. Crass. Yeah. I don't know where I was rambling from that point. Little dance time. You guys ever dance without music? You're just partying on the inside? Prob's not. I do that all day long at work. And even if I have, like, music on, I'll go outside. I have a hovering wand that I dance with constantly. It's my big magic stick. It lights up. It's actually pretty cool. Maybe I'll do a dance for you guys. That sounds like I'm a prostitute. I will not do a dance. You have to pay for that shit. Sign up for premium. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I feel like I probably should have wrote down some... I tried writing down topics. That's the thing. I tried to write a quick script, but my pen is out of ink. I really need to throw away that pen, so I stopped mistaking it for the right pen. I was gonna write script. This was gonna be a totally different YouTube channel. It was gonna be crazy. And then I decided to go more personable route. So you get to know me for me. And, you know, maybe meet my cookie friends. They're pretty interesting people. They're super intelligent. But they're fucking quirky people. I love them to death. Yeah, so I tried writing a script. I was gonna write down, like, why you're called Crystal, which I covered. Praying Mantis. My Universe. Steven Universe. I resonated with that a lot. I always thought, like, an alien from this planet. And I thought it was gonna be, like, juped away one day. I didn't think I was gonna have to exist in this realm for that long. I don't know what I believe in. Like, what I truly believe in. I do know that we're all connected somehow. And I feel like just living the human experience makes you more connected. But we have a lot of stuff distracting us nowadays. We have our little high-tech little robots in our pockets. We have work. We have bills. We have to eat. Like... there's a lot going on. On top of, like, you need to have fun. You need to have some sort of hobby or else you're not an interesting person. Yeah. If you're feeling called out, that's a reflection of you, not me. I'm just saying. Yeah, what else was I gonna put in there as, like, my list of things to ramble about? I moved to this little town in 2015, like the day after high school graduation, after getting a giant stomach tattoo. Which you probably can't tell, but I'm actually pretty covered in tattoos. I have a really warm, cozy sweater on because it's like 0 degrees outside. And I live in a shitty trailer. Not a shitty trailer. I love my trailer. It's quirky and weird just like me, and I've decorated it to the max. And it's like one of my favorite places. Like, it's my safe place. It's good energy all around. I dance in here constantly. I make my own songs. I'm rambling again. Yeah. So I became a hairstylist. I went to beauty school in 2015. Technically graduated in 2016, I think. Yeah, and I've been doing hair ever since. Got forced into it by my family. I didn't really want to do hair, or at least wanted one more summer of crazy fun before all of adulthood caught up to me all at once. But here I am. I quoted myself 5 years. I had plans to move out of this town many times, but you know, plans go awry, things happen. The universe just wants me here. So, might as well start doing something about it. There's some good stuff in here. I feel weird talking to myself in the screen, but like, I talk to myself in the mirror, it can't be that far off, except, you know, there might be people looking at this on the other side, which is gonna give me nightmares, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone, and this is the first step to that. It's to a brighter future. I live in a different realm than most people. I call it the realm of delusion and magic and fairies, and you know, it's a lot prettier than the smoke-filled clouds of deception. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Peace out, pumpkin pout. I always thought if I had a YouTube channel, I would call my followers the Pumpkin Patch, and they would be my little pumpkins or my little jack-o'-lanterns, because I'm obsessed with Halloween. Like, look at my makeup, obviously. I don't know how to sign out of these. So, as my YouTube channel slowly grows and becomes more cringy, hopefully I find a cool layout. Maybe I'll make a sound effect. One of my favorite YouTubers, Bailey Sarian, she does murder documentaries. She used to do this really fun, like, like, that was the McDonald's theme song, but like, you get the idea. Like, she would just do a little sign-on voice thingy. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an outro, like, bam, you know it's over, or like, wake the fuck up, or I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going on. Peace out, Brussels sprout. Is that a good one? Catch a royal crocodile. Okay, you probably can't tell that well, but I do have speech impediments. And I do have a lisp. And like, now that I pointed it out, you're probably gonna rewatch this and be like, what is she even saying? Like, well, I hope you at least find me entertaining. Yeah. I hope you have a great night. If you're watching this in the middle of the day, have a good day. Something along those lines. Tune in next time as you see me have a mental breakdown. I don't. Good night.